Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Let me just get everything sorted, and we'll be good to go. Long or short, bro, got straight into it. We gotta wait and see. We're currently very choppy session overnight, so keep that in mind. Chop session. Yep. All right. Does anyone know how to fix? Are we good? I think my OBS cut out for a second. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, we good? Can you guys hear me? Refresh if you guys need to. OBS is cut out for a second. I don't know why. No, I don't. It wasn't my internet. I don't know why. OBS. I think I clicked something on OBS. I don't know why. Every time I go London live, it's just not. My internet just has to go shit. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, everything's good on my end here. What I was saying though, before we got cut out, I got a Tradeify account, but every time I log in, it says this. So if anyone knows how to fix this, I would highly appreciate it if you guys could help with this. I'm looking at the stream health on YouTube. Everything looks good. I don't know why. Nothing's bad on my side. Like I'm doing some internet speed tests on my phone too. Like everything's good. I think it's my camera that was laggy. So I'm gonna turn off the camera here. Make sure you guys refresh again and everything like that. Because the actual health of the stream is pretty solid, it says. So no cam tonight. Yeah, I think it's just a camera. That happened to me too. Contact support. Yeah, that's what I did. I just contacted them and I'll see what they say. Obviously, it's at night right now, so they're probably not gonna reply, but that's fine. So yesterday, if you guys are in the Discord, If you guys see the Discord, I was trading. We were trading with the Discord, right? Even after the stream. And literally, I was trading my Apex accounts, and I do micros, and I had multiple Tradeovate tabs open, and I did minis on accident. I went 25 minis instead of 25 micros on each account, and obviously the trade did not go my way. That was all bad. Yo, Mick, please stop spamming. We're not even in a trade. Oh my god, yeah, kid's getting banned. Let me put him on timeout for 24 hours. My goodness. Did accounts blow? No, they didn't blow. I lost like 1,500 on each. They're not blown, but damn, that was a hit. That was a hit and a half. I was not happy about that. Now Mick's always coming in the stream and saying some crazy shit. I don't know. It's like a bot account almost. Yeah, I'm not too sure why the actual screen is being like that. I literally have no idea. Because the connection and everything is good on the stream side. My buys for today, I think we go a little bit higher. So if you guys know, I was pretty much saying it on the stream too, right? My draw on ES and NQ was what? This low down here. Back into this weekly fair value gap. So what I think we're actually going to have some relief tomorrow and today. So this trading session and, you know, Friday as well, or Thursday and Friday as well. I think we'll get a relief off of these lows and get a push higher. So if we could create like a 4-hour fair value gap, what I'm looking at right now is this 4-hour that we're in. If we can get an inversion out of this 4-hour, I'll be open to playing upside here. Now I'm only playing upside is because we swept the lows that I was already looking for, right? If we continue rejecting, that's fine. But now we can start playing 4-hour inversions to the upside. Like these 4-hour inversions to the upside were fake and pretty much a, you know, pattern trade because the draw was lower. But now that the draw is taken, we can use this 4-hour and possibly play a little bit higher with price. If you guys are in the Discord, you guys know I fell asleep right before market open. We were trading all night last night. I fell asleep with the market open, but I was telling everyone take the hourly rejection to the lows. We obviously got that, but then I didn't realize how much of a move up we actually had later in the session. Almost 3% intraday move. Not almost. It was a 3% intraday move on NQ. So that was kind of insane. So I'm gonna use this previous day high as an area of liquidity that I think the market can go for tomorrow. Right? We'll use these wicks, and we'll see kind of how the reaction is on the higher time frame out of these lows that we took. Brian casually trades. Well, I'm Dhesi. I'm not Brian. If you guys are a lot of new people, if you guys are tuning in, me and Brian basically share the channel now. I do the London streams and he does the New York PM streams. I take care of the AM New York session and he takes care of the Asia session. So in the group itself, all sessions are, you know, covered throughout the week. And Brian actually caught a very, very nice Asia session trade today. He alerted, I think, what was it? He alerted longs down here, and he caught a nice move up into these relative equal highs here. So it was a very, very clean move. You good, Ro? Yeah, pretty much this channel's always active, right? Whether it's me or Brian doing the streams. Can't wait till we get Lanto Dhesi merge. Me and Brian have already merged. We're, you know, Lanto, no pressure to him whenever he's comfortable and when he wants to do it. More than welcome to join in on the merge. We're not in a rush. Me and Brian had plans because we could grow this YouTube channel, grow the Discord and things like that, and also cover every session. So that would be something that's ideal. Obviously, the session's not good. We don't trade it, but K8 was good. Yo, K, I don't know if you saw it, bro. I'm on the Tradeify grind now. About my first 3 accounts. I ain't going to sleep tonight. But both of you should delete Twitter and avoid negative energy. Yeah, I didn't appreciate the comments towards Brian this morning from certain traders, but especially because he's so transparent with everything. It kind of makes no sense. But it comes with the territory on Twitter. You're going to get hate. Especially when you're doing really good, you're going to get hate. It's just, it is what it is. Personally, when I see hate on Twitter, it doesn't really bother me at all. Like, it used to when I first started, but now it's like, it's whatever. The amount of DMs we get and the kinds of DMs we get, it's just, you know, just another day. It's not a big deal. But yeah, in terms of our, you know, buys here, I want to see these highs on NQ get taken or these highs here on ES, right? That would be ideal. If we're going to play lower, we'll look at this low here and this low. Not a lot of movement tonight, like I said. Mr. Nobody, what's good? How are you doing? You got to survive Patrick Wheelan? Hey, man, Patrick has a lot of pulls, so it's kind of hard to play, go back and forth with them. Yeah, Kate, I got 5 TBT evals I'm working on. 2 of them are halfway, and then the other ones are, one of them I have, or 3 of them are fresh. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? My guy. You missed it. What's good? We already banned someone from chat. Sounds like you got enough sleep. Oh my goodness. I literally slept for like 6 to 5. I'm not going to lie. I woke up at 2 and I was like, damn, my bad, guys. And I went right back to sleep and I woke up at 5. That was a good 11 hours sleep. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, what an intraday. I was looking at it, Cade, right? And honestly, I would have been so open. I would have been so open to playing longs. And I think the only long setup that was good, actually not the only, because we got a couple, right? So the long setup that I thought was good was we swept the lows, obviously, on ES and NQ. Let's go over here. Let's do a hindsight recap, guys, since I was asleep, okay? Okay, so we swept 98 on ES, which is kind of the main thing that I was looking for, right? We have these lows, right? It's accumulation, and then we have to move up. I thought this fair value gap here was a very nice inversion trade that we could have taken. Like, this was very good. And this was right at the start of lunchtime, too, so your lunch reversal. I thought this was solid. And this would have been, you know, entry, TP up here. But it just kept running and running and running, so that was cool. But I think this was like the A+ setup of the reversal, at least. And 360s? 360s. Yeah, there's a 5-minute gap here. Let me see if there's anything on the 1 minute right here. Oh, okay. 5-minute gap, 1 minute inversion here. Dude, they really were setting us up. Today was good. That was nice. Could have even taken this higher one up here. That's clean. I'm not gonna lie, that is clean. Look how aggressive these. It's like 100-point up and down swings, like nothing. Yeah. For London, so far we're just chopping around. I tried to try the 0.5 and got cooked. Yeah, dude. Usually when we take such a strong area of liquidity, it's gonna reverse in a very strong manner. Let me see if I can log into my Traderify now. Oh, I can. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If we get a trade, I'm going to start trading on this. Let's go. I don't know why I took so long getting a Traderify account. They're probably the easiest firm to get a payout from. I'm not going to lie. Because if you really think about it, you only need to make like a little bit per day since the 20% consistency rule anyways. So there's really no point in going crazy on them. Boom. All right, let's go. Nice. Check support. It worked. The cap helps with overtrading. Yeah, it does. So let's put this over on this side, so you guys will see. I'll do live executions tonight. As you guys can see, this is my first few accounts. This is literally 1, 2, and 3. First time ever trading Tradify. Tradify's growth account, you can make 40%. I believe they have an eval version, right? I honestly don't think consistency rule is too bad, because did you buy straight to funded? Yep, I did. Code SMART, 35% off. Do your homework on that. So I think I'm gonna go for like 1,500 a day for them. They're 10 days to get payout anyways, so. Now, for the payout, it's around $3,000, right? Is there more payouts on the second cycle? Is there a higher increase? I didn't even look at the payout system, really. Let's look this up. Tradify payout system. Straight to fund. Oh my goodness, I dropped my mic. All right. We can hear me now? I dropped my mic and I think it almost broke. So, we're back. We're back. Like I said, it's still chopping around. We'll wait for this to open here in 4 minutes and see if you get type of expansion. I honestly don't mind playing upside. Oh, what are the most optimal games? Because I was like, maybe honestly going over the consistency rule isn't too bad, because you get 3K payout and you rebalance. I don't think it's from scratch. You just need to get it from the 6K to 9K again. All right, 3 minutes here to our open. All right, I appreciate that. JK, was good. Was good. I didn't realize it was you who sent the message. While my mic was off, I was explaining the last movie that I watched. I don't know if you guys heard that. I was saying Moana 2 was pretty good. That was the last one. But I started watching a show with my girlfriend, or she's like already almost done with it. It's like a Korean fighting kind of show. It's cool. It's called Study Group. Jordy was good. Rod was good. How y'all doing? Moana 2 was fire, bro. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Yeah, we are really chopping this session. What days do you stream London? I'll post a new schedule. So I do 3 times a week. I don't think we're gonna have one tomorrow, but we'll have one the day after that. And this is the second London stream of the week, but we made a schedule channel in the Discord, so I'll post in, whenever I'm going live and stuff. Okay. Severance is crazy. I'll check that out. Moana is so fire. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, we do have some SMT up there. When is a Dhesi meet and greet, bro? I said this earlier. I would never do a meet and greet, bro. Ever. Or maybe not yet. People are just too weird in real life. With all due respect. Yeah, I'm not doing no meet and greet, bro. Fuck that. Alright, we're about to get our open here for London. Let me actually fix the settings for this. Because this is not supposed to be. There we go. You got a fat candle here. About a 20-point candle. Oh, dude, I know, yeah. Majority of people are chill, bro, but it's just that 1% is a little weird, you know. I don't want them showing up. I'm a joke. Have you seen Lanto in real life? I have met Lanto 4 times in real life. We went to our last trip together was in August of 2023. It's been a while. I haven't seen him I didn't see him all of 2024, but we saw each other multiple times. I've been to Jersey and New York multiple times, so that's where I usually see him. But then we also went on a Greece trip together. That was fun. He invited me out to Miami last year a couple times, but I just didn't have time. But me, him, and Brian are planning on going on a cruise soon, so that'll be fun. Because this man Brian loves his cruises, guys. If you guys don't know, that's literally every trip he takes is a cruise. Check horde. All right. Ooh, for 5? Okay. That's cool. That's really helpful. Sweet. So, damn, okay. So you get 15K per account moved to live. Nice. Alright, we're getting a fat move down here off our London Open. I want to see these lows get tapped into right here. And obviously these lows down here. Boom. Wait for this 5-minute close. My plan would just do like 1,500 a day and just like stack it like crazy amount. So I really don't have to do too much, or I had to unlock like a lot of drawdown or something. But yeah, that works. That works. I like this low getting tapped here. Let's see if we get an entry off like a fair value gap or something like that. Gotta go on a version. I haven't been on a cruise in a while. Last time I haven't gone on a cruise in a very long time. Last time I was like a kid, I was like 5 years old. Yeah, there's no entry model for me. I want to see, like I said, I want to see these lows get taken before, but it's nothing. Make sure everyone drop a like on the stream. I appreciate that. ES has these stacked equal highs. It's just annoying because honestly, okay, this is some sauce. If there's so many equal lows and highs in a session, like kind of how we have right now, they really don't mean too much. Okay, it just means we're just chopping. You want to go on the higher time frame and see if there's real equal lows and highs. Because 1 minute is like pretty sloppy. So I'll be open to something like this. Maybe if we get like a move down here and then start buying back up, that'll be nice. Yeah, I think we're in a 4. I was going with the 4 hour earlier. We're in a. Oh, let me clean my chart up. We're in a 4 hour fair value gap right now. Okay, I was thinking if this goes inversion here, this would be a very good long into these highs. Like I'm at the point where I'm fine taking 4 hour gaps now because we took our area liquidity. Let's stay on the 5 minute chart just because it's so choppy on the lower time frame. Jordy, Cade lives in the most southern part of Florida, bro. He's damn near not even in Florida. Right? Southern or right, Cade? Am I right? Is this south? Or is it west? What session do you prefer? I like the New York AIM session the most. I've been trading London lately because usually we get some good moves. But obviously right now it's a little bit choppy, but London has been pretty good throughout the year. What would be some tips on having a better win rate? I know comparisons deep joy, but how does Lancehill close every day basically green? Because he only follows a strict setup, right? Like his setups are very. If you look at all his trades he takes, it's the same thing, and that's why traders who are successful have such a high win rate. Is because they are only following their setup. They're not looking at, if their setup's not there, they obviously won't take a trade. And people, it's easier said than done. People love, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna follow my system, but they don't. And in this case, Lanto has so much data, right? The data is what instills confidence in a trader. He has so much data on his setups and how he likes to trade that he understands if he misses a setup, or if he, let's say, no setup gets formed and the market is running or dumping, he doesn't feel any FOMO because he understands when the setup does happen, he just has to execute it, and in the long run, it's going to be more than fine. I was talking about this in last night's stream, right? Because someone asked, how do you deal with losses? I was like, what? Losing is inevitable, right? And also, when you have, and he was talking about how do you also avoid over trading when you lose. Losses, one, are inevitable. Second, it's the data that I have behind my system that I know if I lose a couple of trades or whatever, I don't need to overtrade to make it back, because in the long run, in the long scheme of things, I'm going to make it back anyways. So why am I rushing taking a trash setup after taking a loss when I know I have the data that instills a confidence that, over the next 10, 15, 20 trades, I'm going to be very profitable. And over the grand scheme of 1,000 trades, I'm going to be extremely profitable. So it's more of having that data in your back pocket. That's how you increase your win rate. And win rate doesn't matter, because if you have a low win rate and a high RR, you will still be profitable, right? So it's whatever kind of system you like. I like trading 1 to 1.5s, 1 to 2s. So my win rate's a little bit higher. But I know some people have 20% win rate, right? But they trade like 5 to 1 or 6 to 1 RR. So it just depends on what type of system you want to approach, and also going back testing and things like that, and understanding that you need data to become successful in trading, because it's going to help you mentally, knowing that the system you use is very profitable in the long term. Yeah, I see. I'm in California. I really do like lower prices here. Yep, and there it goes. And there she goes. I didn't get my setup, so I couldn't execute that. Braden, pretty neutral buys for now. I want to see these lows get ran, and then maybe like a buy model happening. We're just kind of chopping around. Like, look at this 5 minute, right? There's no real breakout or anything. My parents are from Punjab, but I don't live in Punjab now. I live in California. Taxes on a prop firm is not 60/40 unless you're on a live account. If you're on a live Top Step or a live whatever, then yes. How much screen time is too much? It's not. Look, it's not about the screen time itself, right? Because a lot of people, and it's going to go both ways, because people will be like, oh, I spent 8 hours a day on the screens. It's not the screen time itself, it's the quality of screen time. What are you doing when you're on the charts, right? That is what's important. Because some people do fluff work. That's why I call it fluff work, right? Where you're spending 8 hours on the chart, but you're not actually doing shit. You're just fucking staring at the chart and watching paint dry, or you're over trading, or anything like that. That is fluff work. And then people are like, oh my god, I spent all day on the charts, and at the end of it, they're taking 1,000 trades. That's not smart work either. So it's all about the quality of work. I wouldn't say time, because personally, I don't like putting time on anything. There's no, you shouldn't be like, oh, how much time do I need, or I need to get this, done at a certain time. No, it was, kind of whatever happens, because in trading it's kind of unpredictable in terms of you could catch a really good streak or catch a really really last bad losing streak. So it's about the quality of work. Nurinder, you could request every 5 winning days of $200 each winning day. Guys, I think I'm gonna take a small long here. Let's go micros. Let's go 15 micros here. And I'll show the setup here. I'm gonna go my entry here with the stop below the low, and I'm gonna target these highs up here. Something like that. We have some SMT at the bottom here. And we'll target 77. Do not trade elite firm. They're shit. Surprised they haven't gone under yet. My entry on this is 36. So near entry right now. You have some SMT at these highs up here, but if we inverse this gap here, I'll add to my size. If we inverse this right here. And if you guys want a tighter stop, you can use a stop below the low here. Right here. I'm going to keep my stop down here. I'm gonna need some extra confirmation for me to go my full size at this inversion here, just because longing in this type of environment is a little bit tricky so far. I know last London I got caught trying to long a couple times, so I'm gonna be a little bit patient with that. If we get inversions here, you guys can add full size into these highs. Until then, we'll protect ourselves a little bit. It's 3 accounts. It's 3 accounts, JK. So it's 5 micros. Yo, what's good, X? Yeah, Balenciaga's peak. For me, my stop loss, I'm gonna put it under the low that had an SMT, so near this one here, because we have SMT down at these lows. So I want to see this SMT hold. That's how I define the SL there. Yeah, no. There's no point in sizing up with the Tradify account since the consistency rules there. Nice move there. Let's see that. I want to see that gap here get. I know ES is taking it out. If ES runs these equal highs, we'll manage our positions off of that. Keep in mind, we're chopping right now, so it's not gonna be a lot of points. Just keep that in mind. But we'll try to see what we can get. You can go break even here. Yeah, I would go break even here on NQ. This is our position. Pretty solid. About 15 points. I'm gonna go BE here. If you guys are on ES or something, you guys can take a trim at these highs at 27. Let's go break even. Okay, break even. We're up 16 points currently. ES is stacking liquidity up at these highs. I really need to see that get taken out. Because ES is approaching these highs here, so at these highs I'll go break even, but we're pretty much already there, so that's why. Very solid move. All right, you guys can take a trim here or go break even on NQ. I'm just gonna go break even. If you're in ES, I would definitely take a trim. I would definitely take a trim if you guys are here on ES. Honestly, we should have traded ES on this because that was a lot of points on ES. That's about 5 points. That's very nice. I want to see a continuation on NQ here too. Let's get 61. Currently up 20 points here. There we go. I'm going to take a trim here. I'm going to close out 10. Oops. Quantity of 3. I'm going to close out 9. My bad. We'll close out 9. We'll go break even on the rest. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Type 1 in the chat if you took this trade. Type 1 in the chat if we took this trade. 20 up above 20 points each. There with no drawdown. And we got 377 people in here. This is the most we've had in our London stream. So shout out to everyone in here. We just caught a banger trade. Patience pays, right? This is what we had marked out. I was like, I want to see these lows get taken out, and it would take a long. And we had SMT at the lows, which kind of confirmed my trade. Very, very nice. Good work, everybody. Good work. Good work. We'll take off a little bit more here. I'm gonna trim a little bit more. Okay, there you go. Perfect. And we'll go 1, stop here. Or 3, excuse me. Let's go 38, stop. Boom. We're about to hit full TP here. Make sure you guys are trimmed and break even stops. What a trade. What a trade. And I'm honestly going to close my full position here. I'm content with that. I'm going to close my full trade there. Look at that. Beautiful execution, guys. Beautiful. And that's full TP if you guys are holding it. There you go. Full TP hit on NQ and ES. There it is. Very nice move. Very, very clean move. Here's the execution for those wondering. Execution. I'm going to post this in the Discord as well. Very, very clean, guys. This was a full trade here. It was like my stop was at 502. Like a 1 to 1.5. And guys, be one and done during this London session. That's it. Like, that was the cleanest trade. TP, and with that, I'm going to make a 3K withdrawal. Let's go, Christopher. Let's go. Perfect. If you guys don't know why I took that trade, we had our internal sweep here, right? Now, with that internal sweep, what I noticed was that we had SMT at the lows with NQ and ES, right? So these lows on ES got taken, on NQ did not. So there's your SMT at these lows, right? And after that, I was bullish though, right? Because ES had these relative equal highs. We got a 1 minute inversion here at 308, and then I took the trade up. And keep in mind, I always say let's wait for our London open because there's a macro, right? Our 250 to 310 macro. So if we're going to expand, or you want to get your entries at that time. And then we took it all the way up to these highs. Which was, I believe it was a previous Asia high here on NQ. So very, very clean trade. ES actually delivered a little bit more. If you guys can see, if we would have took ES, this would have been 10 points on ES, but I'm fine with the 40-point trade. All right, Mattis, have a great day at work. Everybody, make sure you drop a like on the stream for that. We just caught 40 points, no drawdown on NQ. Banger. Can you recommend a real line? I don't use any SMT indicators. I don't know any, to be honest. And that's what you guys get during the London streams, right? I'll do like the live executions and things like that, so you guys can see my thought process. And just, you know, a lot of people who stream really don't show, you know, executions on their brokers, but That's it. All with 5 micros. Very content with that. What's good, Galaxy? Do you trade personal capital too? Not for futures, but I do trade options and have a long-term life. You're gonna put the breakdown of this in your Discord? Yeah, I will, but I'm gonna combine the recaps all for tomorrow. So after New York session, I'll post a trade recap, and we can look at that. So that's, I'm gonna be honest, that's probably the only trade I'm gonna take, guys, for the rest of the live. Real tapery the rest of it, but to Asia high, that was the most high probability trade, and you know, we obviously caught it. And like I said, I'm kind of fine with upside tomorrow. For me, this is what I'm gonna tell the Discord in the morning, right? If we get an inversion here at this fair value gap, I'll look for a higher price. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Whenever we inverse this 4-hour, you know, let's say we do it at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, or 10 a.m. Eastern for our London session or New York session, excuse me, the AM session. If we get an inversion here, look for higher prices. Or if we inverse it in the next 2 hours, and you know, what is that gonna be? Our 6 a.m. my time, or whenever the next 4-hour closes, as long as this gap here goes inversion, we should have a long bias tomorrow, because we swept weekly sell side. So keep that in mind. IFEG here, long bias tomorrow. When you go live with TopStep, can you use NinjaTrader, or you need to trade with their platform? You can use, believe it's whatever platform you're already using. What's your average win rate and RR? Average win rate is probably like in the 70s. RR like 1.5 to 1. All right, guys, if you guys are new, this is the Discord that me and Brian run together. This is where the schedule will be posted, right? Me and Brian will post our schedules here. I'll post it every Sunday for the whole week. My alerts obviously fell asleep during our trade, during our New York session today, so that wasn't really didn't do too much. This is where we trade our overnight trading sessions. Brian takes care of this, so Brian will alert his trades, and people, you know, obviously copy it or whatever. You guys can see Brian did another crazy good job tonight on this. And then we have, you know, Q&A sessions here. You guys can ask me or Brian questions. We have Lantos alerts here, his bot. We have an options trader here, TT, very good options trader as well. And then, you know, we have our chat and stuff. So if you guys are interested, the code DB is still live for the promo for the upgrade. Code DB. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you get 30% off the first month, or you can use a yearly and get 30% off on the yearly with that. Here we go. We're just continuing higher here. We might have caught the bottom for the session. We might have caught the bottom for the session. For those wanting the link, I'm going to post a link here in the description or in the chat for the Discord. And the code DB is supposed to already expire like 2 days ago, but I kept it up for a little bit longer. But I'm going to do this after the stream. I'm going to expire the promo code. Minis would have paid fat. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get a good trade. We'll get a good trade tomorrow. So there's Asia high on ES as well, and now we're really tapping into like the PM highs for New York. There should be no would have. I agree. I agree. Very, very clean trade, guys. Nice little AMD here, accumulation, little manipulation leg with the SMT. To me, like I said, I don't need it in my trading system, but it really does provide me with like higher confidence that it's gonna end up working in our favor, and that's exactly what happened there. So now we're kind of in that no man's land, right? We're back in that 5-minute gap from earlier. We're really going to tap back into this 4 hour. Like I said, this 4 hour is going to be crucial for tomorrow. If we continue rejecting it, obviously we'll look at lower prices, but I really do want to see higher prices. And once we do that, I do think we're going to fill this wick here on ES as well. So we'll probably fill this wick on NQ first, but then I think ES is still going to go for that. Go for that work, for that wick. You guys have any questions on that setup there or anything we covered so far in the stream today? What does paying for the subscription have that lives don't have? So me and Brian do. So I only do London free streams 3 times a week, right? So if you want basically 5 times London, you could join the Discord. AM New York session, I do live streams, so you get extra lives for that. You get PM session trades and things like that in New York. And then Asia session is another huge one, right? That's only done in the Discord with Brian. So Brian does Asia session, and he's been absolutely killing it. So you get pretty much access to 24-hour trading if the disc, obviously if the price action is good. Obviously you get the community, you get the education that comes with it, and all that good stuff. What are your times for Asia? I'll mark it out right here. This is the indicator I use, and this is my inputs. Make sure you guys take a screenshot or just pause the stream. That's it right there. I trade a 150K on Top Step. Look, on the evals themselves, I don't really have proper risk management. I try to pass the counts as fast as I can. But on the fundeds, I'll risk $1,200 to $1,500 a trade to start off, and I'll increase it as I get buffer. Did the 15-minute gap? Which 15-minute gap are you talking about? This one down here? Well, we held this OB lower here, so I was fine with pretty much taking a trade as long as this area held. And then once we got SMTs at these lows right here, I was confident that we were going to move higher into Asia low, because there's not a lot of liquidity left here. The highest probability area liquidity is going to be that previous session or previous highs within this fair value gap, and that's what we used. No, each account, JK. Each account. Cost? What does that mean? Yeah, without the SMT, I would still would have taken it, because SMT was like even more high probability. If we didn't have SMT, honestly, I probably would have took an entry here at this, right? Instead of lower, but since we got the SMT, I took a lower entry. Got a little 1 minute BPR, and then we moved higher. My chart is set to New York time. What's the cost for Discord? If you use code DB, it's $70 for the first month. And then it'll be $100 after every month after that. Or if you join the yearly right now with code DB, it's $700, which is around $58 per month. So it comes out to be a lot cheaper in the long term. Potential move down. Code Diddy, no, DB. DB, Dhesi Bryant, DB. Code Diddy, that's crazy. What are you long now? 15 minute? No, now, see, look, the highest probability targets are gone now, right? We're back in this 15-minute fair value gap. If I'm going to long again, right? It's an if-then statement. If I'm going to long again, then I need to see this 15-minute hair get violated. And then I'll look for higher prices. But for now, that would be it. That's for the move of London session. Asia high got taken out, right? Previous session higher low got taken out. What options do you trade? I usually, sometimes I trade 0DTE, NDX, or SPX, kind of for lottos, but mostly leaps and positions like that. How to know when to take the next trade? It's basically like you have to wait for, in this case, like a 15-minute, right? We're rejecting a 15-minute. If I'm going to look for another trade, I need to, for upside, I need to see a violation of this 15-minute gap. If I need downside, I'm not really interested. So 498 isn't considered. Are you talking about this one right here? This could be a possible trade if we get an inversion here, but like I said, I'm not interested in downside. I don't want to take too many trades during London session. You mentioned Lance's bot being in the Discord as well. What is that? It's just all his alerts and commentary also get transferred over to our Discord. Vice versa. Mine's in his is in mine. Rule, what's good? What's good? All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'll put it right here. I'm going to go warm up my tea. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes, guys. Be right back. All right, we back. You guys already know I keep that fat cup of jaw on me at all times. So good. All right, currently tapped into a 5-minute gap here. So let's see. Like I said, trade wise, I'll be pretty much done for the day for London, but I'll go over. We'll tape read some bit and then we'll get out of here. We'll tape read for like another 20 minutes. I trade IFEGs. And if a lot of people ask for my time frames that I use, I'll post it right here. Give me a second. I gotta find the tweet. I posted a tweet. I have no. Oh, there it is, right here. Nope, I can't find it, guys. I'll try to find it. But basically, I like to use like an inversion off the 1 minute if we reject a 5 or 15-minute fair value gap. So I'll use like a 5-minute fair value gap, and then I'll look at a 1 minute bullish fair value gap to get violated, right? And the higher the time frame, so like if I'm looking at hourly, I'll look at the 15-minute. But this is my actual trading model here. It's pinned on my Twitter, but I'll post it right here as well. Or I'll show you guys. Right. Take a screenshot, whatever. You guys can go on Twitter. It's all there, but this is it. Jaw is T. Like, look up jaw. Do you always want? Yeah. Keep in mind, inversion is just an entry model. The market is not going to move unless it has liquidity sweep. So liquidity sweep is the most important key, point to any single trading model. The 7 a.m. candle, whatever this high is, I was marking out. So it's 2 a.m. Eastern high. So not the Asian high, but this high here. I've been trading since the start of 2021. Usually gives a trade. Honestly, every single 4-hour candle has a trade. So I would say like 2 a day for New York. Is solid. Sometimes price is moving really well and you could take multiple trades, but 2 is ideal. How is your scaling plan for Tradeifys? Alright guys, so I just started these accounts. Honestly, there's no point in rushing them and trying to get to 9K since we're at a 20% consistency rule. So I'm just going to try to like tomorrow I'll do maybe like another 500 in the New York session, and that'd be pretty much it. So I'll risk this 240 and then I'll probably do like a 2-to-1 RR trade and try to catch like another 500 and be done. Might need a FAQ. I know, dude. I mean, everything's explained on the YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, Dhesi Trades, go to my model, everything is explained. I'm just going to start sending people over that way. What's the point of being of Lanto's? What is the purpose of Lanto giving signals, alerts? Yeah, it's just like a learn kind of like watch us trade, learn from it, ask questions. If you're just signal botting, you're not going to learn. Learn from the actual trades itself. Like we'll hold your hand for a bit, right? Like during those, we'll give you alerts, but make sure you're learning from that. All right. The idea is you guys come in, absorb our knowledge, and then you guys are self-sufficient. He doesn't mostly do ES, but he likes trading ES. Why do you expect price not to go higher? Because we're back into this 15-minute gap. I don't know what's going to happen in this 15-minute gap. I need more data, right? And if I long tomorrow, I'm going to need this 15-minute violated and also this 4-hour violated. That'll be my signal to go long tomorrow for New York. Good morning, Fernando. All right, do you guys have any last second questions? Like I said, we took our London trade. We caught a nice move, 40 points. I'm going to still be in chat, right? So I'll still trade with the Discord if there's any good setups. I'll be up. Are you inking on this? No, I'm not. I see, I'm not. If there's any last second questions, let me know. If not, we'll be wrapping this up here. It's always good being done early with this. David, go ahead and watch my YouTube videos. Dhesi Trades, it has a lot of good content there that you can follow. If I start explaining it right now, it'd be so long. Dhesi doing that daily OB. And basically, David, my thing, if you're looking at the 4-hour, if you're looking at the 4-hour, I'm going to explain it anyways because I do want to answer your question. So if you're looking at the 4-hour at 2 p.m. Eastern on New York session, right? So let's say this one. Let's just go over it because I don't want you to go through all the videos. Okay, let's go over it. It's not gonna be a good example. I just want to show you the time, right? Monday. For example, this 4-hour candle, okay? Before this 4-hour candle opens, what is the most likely draw? Right? If you're looking at this on ES and NQ, what's the most likely draw? Any previous high within a FEG is a good draw. And this is going to be your morning kind of high that you're looking at, right? Or this is your Monday wick in the 4-hour gap. So when you're looking at this next 4-hour that's going to open, you should expect price to go back into this fair value gap, right? Which it does. Now, once price is in this fair value gap, it's at a higher time frame PD array. Look on your 15-minute time frame, look at your 5-minute time frame, and break it down and see if you can catch a good trade out of this, right? That's what I mean when the 4 hours provide you with a good move because the power of 3 is going to happen. Same thing with our 10 p.m. move, right? Or 10 a.m. move. What's going to happen is that candle during our 4-hour candle is going to tap into like an hourly fair value gap or something like that. And if we already have a liquidity sweep and a 5-minute or 1-minute inversion, that's a high probability trade. So in this case, what do we have? We have our move into our 4-hour gap, and the lower time frame probably has some type of, let's take the 1-minute. We have a bunch of low resistance liquidity built up, and we got some inversions along the way that you can take, right? So that when the new 4-hour opens, it will sweep some liquidity, it will rebalance, and that's where you want to catch your trades. That's what I mean. You can get more in-depth stuff with my trade recaps. Trade recaps are free in the Discord under education tab. I would highly suggest looking at those to kind of see how I pair the different time frames. It's very, very helpful. Daily OB to push price lower. Let's see. This one right here. I'm fine either way. But just know, if we get the 4-hour inversion here, I will look for upside. So my bias kind of lies whatever this 4-hour gap does. So neutral bias overall, but if we violate this 4-hour, this would be like a solid trade on the higher time frame. And I'll obviously break it down on lower time frames so I don't, you know, catch myself trying to long the top or bottom, or short the bottom, whatever. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm sorry. If you guys have more questions, post them in the general chat in the Discord, and I'll answer them there. Appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Make sure you guys drop a like on this. No London stream tomorrow, but the day after we will do one. Okay, so none tomorrow, but the day after we will do one. Join the Discord, even if on the free side, so you get updated with our schedules when we're going live. Education is free in the Discord, right? So make sure you guys come on in and hang out with us there. Great stream. I'll see you guys in the, if you guys are in Discord, I'll see you guys in the AM session stream in the morning. Peace.